All right, man. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the daily money market. You are actually with me, Che Yusuf. You know, it's the first episode when it comes to market analysis on your 2025. So we're gonna have a lots and lots of market analysis this year coming up, and we said, hey, let's just open up in terms of trade analysis and the high impact volatility news that are coming actually for this week. Of course, the biggest one this week, it's non-farm payroll. The first non-farm payroll, it's coming this week, Friday. That's the first one from the labor government, from the labor department in the United States to actually now start, starting measuring how the United States economy is gonna roll up on 2025. Most interesting part is as well, it's Donald Trump, president-elect, is gonna be inaugurated this month in January 2025. So these are major, talking points when it comes to a month overall when Donald Trump coming in a cabinet, and as well as non-farm payroll, the numbers of jobs report that we're going to receive this week, Friday. That is going to give the identification what the FOMC or what the Feds they are going to say on their first meetings of 2025 in terms of the labor. So are they going to cut the interest? Are they going to continue in terms of cutting the interest like what we see in 2024, end of 2024, or they are continuously they're going to start a little bit of increasing the interest rate? But my opinion, it's easy. I think they're going to continue cutting the interest rate. I saw a lot of interesting stuff that is happening in US, and which is and as well as in Europe, which is the ones that actually gives a little bit of stability to say that they're going to continue cutting the interest rate. I mean, the day before yesterday, there was a news coming from the World Bank and the other biggest organization, all these biggest organizations. So they are declaring of reducing of the interest rate so that the entire world we can be able to afford food in a basket. So that's most important right now when it comes to economy, when it comes to the interest rate. It's the food in a basket. It's a consumer price index. What are we spending? Are we affording for what are we spending, or we are not affording for what are we spending? So all those global organization like IMF, like a United Nation, in fact, it was a United Nation, like a United Nation, World Bank, they are actually fighting, European Bank fighting to reduce the interest rate, to cut the interest rate so that you and me, we can be able to afford the food price in a basket. But again, what we do mostly is to analyze the market and to see where we can catch the market opportunity, where we can catch the volatility and be able to take advantage. Those who trade, they can jump in and trade. Again, just to let you know, this is not the advice for you to trade a certain instrument or to trade a certain part of trading, but we are just giving the educational information that you can use it if you want to, to upgrade yourself in terms of forex or CFD trading platform. So yeah, man, we're gonna go through in terms of market analysis and as well as high impact volatility that is going to coming all the way to the end of the week, which is we are going to the biggest one. It is NFP. So keep tuning. My name is Che Yusuf. Welcome again to the daily money market on 20. We're gonna go through in terms of Monday, not much about high impact volatility. We're seeing bank holiday from Italy, so a little bit of low in terms of market and market volatility from Italian and as well as the Euro, USD, and all correlated instruments to the Euro. But there's a German premium CPI that is coming from German, so we're expecting German 30 and all correlated instrument to the Euro to have a little bit of more volatility there when it comes to Monday. Final service on the US that is happening. Again, a little bit of more volatility from US dollar and all correlated instruments. Moving on Tuesday, the 7th of Jan, we are seeing CPI from Swiss franc, 9:30 a.m. in the morning. High movement that we're expecting from Swiss franc and as well as the correlated instrument, to Swiss franc instrument. There's a little bit of low volatility movement, but again, it does drive a little bit of movement in the market. 12 p.m. core CPI flash estimated from Euro, and CPI flash year to year estimated as well. That is coming 12 p.m. On Tuesday. Moving on 5 p.m. there's the IV PMI from Canada. IV PMI. There's a lot of people that they don't know what exactly does IV PMI news does it do, and what does actually does. So what it does is that above 50.0 indicators industry expression, below indicator contract. Source changed the series from non-seasonally adjusted to the seasonally adjusted on March 2011. So why traders actually care about the IV PMI, for example, it is a leading indicator of economy healthy as well as a business. It reacts quickly to the market condition, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight into the company's view of the economy. So it gives the most currently and the relevant insight into the company's view of the economy. So it deals with the different types of companies. So that's the IV PMI that is coming on Tuesday from Canadian dollar. High movement there from Canadian dollar. Moving on, service PMI 5 p.m. as well from US, and job openings 5 p.m. as well. You can see now it's starting the job openings. How many openings are actually happening in US? Then they're gonna calculate that number, push it all the way to Friday, and to have another release. We're gonna see another news from a non-farm payroll for jobs department that actually build up to the non-farm payroll that is coming on Friday. Wednesday, there's a CPI from Australian dollar 2:30 a.m., which is a Sydney session. When it comes to 3:15 p.m., there's a US premium. There's a US, let me see, 3:30 p.m. US unemployment claim, and as well as ADP non-farm payroll that is coming, as I says, ADP non-farm payroll change. So they want also to identify and to know how many numbers of people that are claiming, because these are unemployment claims. How many job openings are there on Tuesday? On Wednesday, how many numbers of people that are claiming for those jobs, right? And then later we are seeing 9 p.m. format meetings that is happening on Wednesday. Moving on Thursday, not much high impact. The CPI, Consumer Price Index, and Producer Price Index from China. So we are expecting China 50, Hong Kong 50 to have high impact volatility. The Friday, the last day of the week, the big one, it's a non-farm payroll. But before that, we are seeing 3:30 p.m. Canadian dollar and employment change. Again, high movement from Canadian dollar there, and employment rate as well. So rating how many people they're being employed and how many changes have been made in the employment industry. Friday, last day, around 3:30, that's where we are seeing non-farm payroll. The labor comes up with the data that identifies, that gives a little bit of a clue to the feds, and then the feds, they'll come up with the meeting and decide whether they're going to cut the interest rate or not. So that's in terms of the high impact volatility that are coming this week. The big one, it's NFP. So let's get prepared and prepare for the non-farm payroll. It's 2025. Remember, the market volatility are coming from everywhere, left and right. Are we talking about the geopolitics that is happening in Asia that are affecting oil, or are we talking about the presidential Donald Trump inaugurated in January, or are we talking about the labor from the United States, or are we talking about the European Central Bank to drive the economy of first quarter of 2025? A lots are happening on 2025. Keep tuning to analyze the market in terms of this week, and again how I actually think how the market is going to perform. So the first instrument that we are looking right now, it's Euro USD, a dollar to a euro zone. That's what we are looking. It is coming from 1.404270, which is the highest position that it was, and it's been dropping a little bit. I'm anticipating this movement because there's not much about the euro news this week. The trades to actually drop all the way to this level. The market to push all the way down a little bit. If you go to a little bit of a higher volume, look at where the market can push, can come all the way to this level, but it's just a drop of Euro USD that I'm expecting this week. All right, so I saw the other instrument like UK 100. It was dropping, but I'm expecting the UK FTSE 100, UK 100 to go all the way to 8262.87. So that's what it comes to UK 100. You see now, when kids are in holidays, they just there, you know, to try to disturb you. But anyway, we are talking about the UK 100 at the moment. It will push the price all the way to 8262.87. That's another opportunity there for people to make money. 30 German 30, very very interesting German 30 instrument. If you look at it, there's a CPI that happening this week for German 30, but I'm not seeing high much movement when it comes to German 30. So my prediction is that it will push a little bit to 2256. From there, then it will start reversing all the way to 20 238.42. It might even breaks that level to 19959.00, which is it's a clear quite some good movement if you look at it. If you go to a bigger time frame, it might retrace a little bit to this side, and then until there's a stability in Germany, because of when it comes to Italy and German, and they're the ones that are actually, and France, they're the ones that are actually affecting the euro. So the euro is having a little bit of affection because of these countries. They are not having the stable economy at the moment. So I'm anticipating a drop instead of bullish, but a drop until you see where it's been consolidating here. This is 20 December. All the way 17 December has been playing around at the same position because no much consolidation or strength about the economy in Europe. So I'm anticipating to come back to this level, play around a little bit until something come out, then it will start shooting all the way up. So that's German 30 that is going to happen this week. Nas100, right? The combination of 100 technology companies that are actually listed. But again, we can see Nas100 is actually pushing the price a little bit up. It's in a bullish movement at the moment. 21,593 sitting at the moment. It might push the price all the way to 21,772. And then the biggest anticipation is from non-farm payroll. If no numbers is going to hit the estimation numbers, it might push the price a little bit down. Where exactly I'm anticipating? Maybe here, maybe on 21,391. But again, let's go to a high volume. I think if the news are positive for non-farm payroll, that means we're expecting the tech to bullish. Again, I think it's gonna bullish. The reversal is not gonna be that much. Maybe it will be just a small reversal, but I think it's a bullish movement this week because of, if you look at it, Microsoft, they are pitching in terms of their tech in India. Nvidia also, they are moving from China going all the way to India. It's because of the tariff Donald Trump is expecting to put to all US companies that are producing their product outside the United States. So the tech right now is doing very very perfect, and we're expecting the tech to grow a little bit all the way to 22,100. Maybe for now we can put it at 21,950. 21,950, still a collection of 21,700 that you can make some money, and then from there we can check it out. The us30, again another bullish movement I'm anticipating this week. Now the crazy part about us30, S&P 500 and Nasdaq are moving very very the same. You can see how it's arranging S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Again, even S&P 500 we're expecting to go all the way to 6,052, maybe to 6,087. These are the position where last year it was breaking all the records. But if you look at us30, it actually following the S&P 500. It's following the Nasdaq of this world, when it comes to the movement. So yeah, that's it. I can see my boy here is making a lot of noise when I'm trying to analyze, but that's it, man. We can actually catch up again later on this week on NFP on Friday, we're gonna do one trade analysis that is coming on Friday, just purely based about the non-farm payroll to see how the labor is gonna give us the numbers. All right, so that's it. That's it when it comes to the daily money market analysis, the first analysis or the first video of 2025. There will be more videos that are coming. Things to watch out. I mean, this week you can look up to non-farm payroll that is coming this Friday. Again, there's the inauguration of Donald Trump this month. There's a tech in pitching in India, so that India is actually becoming the biggest, bit by bit all the time in terms of manufacturing of goods, because of there's a high population in India. So it's becoming bit by bit better when it comes to these instruments. So thank you very much for watching the video. Keep subscribing. Let's subscribe so that we can push the numbers a little bit up. Come on, guys, come on. Subscription inyana, just put one thing and subscribe and share, even a like. But I appreciate. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is Che Yusuf.